What's going on, guys? Brandon Harden here. Hope you're having a great day. As you can see, we are currently in the gym. Me and Geordie are just starting a leg day. It's the 13th of December and it's about 6 o'clock. It's a little bit late. We're having a bit of a later workout today. Today's been kind of a strange day because I was like trying to be like super productive. I don't know what happened, but I kind of just like blacked out, got really tired. So listened to my body, took a 2-hour nap, got all the work I needed to do done before the gym, and now we're here about to destroy what will be a bikini quad focused day because we're actually following Callum's workout for Geordie today.
Again.
This workout is going to entail a lot higher volume, a lot of sets that I typically would not maybe be used to.
Normally Bikini Girl, it's all about glutes, but we want to build our legs overall. So that development means you're going to be walking out of this gym if you do this workout, basically not unable to walk. So if you try it, let us know.
We're starting the workout off right here on the adduction machine, then moving on to the leg extension after finishing this pre-workout. There isn't necessarily any particular area of my legs that I need to work on more than the others. I feel like I need to develop my calves, quads, hamstrings, and glutes, just like the whole overall mass of my legs. But today I'm pretty excited for a quad focused day, so let's do it. There was like an ice particle that I thought was like a big lump of pre-workout, and I was like, ugh.
Wow, cool.
I'm just calling to say
Wake up. This machine is so heavy. Oh my god. Smith machine squats right now. This is the last warm-up, so we're just gonna do like a single rep feeler to see how this feels, and then for the top set, because we've already warmed up on like 3 sets now, and then after this we'll probably go on to the first working set, which is 6 to 10 reps, and then hopefully gonna go up a little bit more from this. We'll see how it feels. It's pretty easy. I could probably go 4 to be honest. We got 4 plates on now, so we're gonna put some knee sleeves on, and especially considering like my heels are like slightly raised for this, so it's definitely more quad focused. That's the whole point in having like a heel raise. Upper shins, lower knees are gonna be seriously struggling if I don't wear knee sleeves. I've been getting some questions on Instagram recently because like I deadlifted recently, like I did like the PR deadlift in the last video in Jordans. They're actually pretty sick to train in. Like I've started training them a lot more recently just because there's a good ankle support, obviously because they go up the leg a little bit, and they're very flat. If you train legs in Ultra Boost, you'll know exactly to never train in Ultra Boost because like
Me.
You're literally training in Ultra Boost. Yeah, but like you're not going crazy heavy.
I'm so offended right now.
No, but if you're squatting 4 plates in Ultra Boost,
That's me.
this is your set.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is like Jordans are pretty good to train in, so if you're looking for a different kind of like leg training shoe or gym shoe, pick up some Jordans, treat yourself. I need to go size up.
Yep. Good. Come on. Let's go. Again. Up. his weights versus you, looks like a lot.
This is the top set now. I've done about 6 warm-ups because every single set I was like, I can do more, I can do more, I can do more. The last set was just like 2 plates on each side less than this. Yeah, I'm about to absolutely bury myself. I read a comment, I don't know if it was a DM or if it was a message or if it was something, but someone said like, Brandon would already be a pro if he didn't take so much time off. There's that persona maybe because I don't record everything I do behind closed doors. I mean, I'm very transparent, but I don't record all the work behind the camera. For that individual person that says Brandon would have been a pro if he put the work in all the time and didn't take so much time off, keep watching. We'll get there eventually. I'm coming. They don't know it yet, but I'm coming. Fuck me. It took a little bit longer than expected because Brandon takes his time.
Long race time?
Long race time.
No, I don't.
Cheeseburger. Workout is complete. Pretty happy with the workout, to be honest. The weight that was lifted, especially the top set, Smith machine squats. Smith machine squats is something that I never actually ever do. Like I just do regular squats or leg press or hack squat. Like Smith machine squats definitely hit a little bit different, especially when your heel is raised. Finish off on some abduction. There's a thing called the gluteator in this gym, which is honestly like the best glute machine ever because you can just adjust it to hit like every crevice of your butt, and it's amazing. And then directly after the workout, we came into the posing room to try and get a few pictures. I honestly, like, I needed a picture for Instagram, so we came in and I was like, you know, I'm gonna take my top off, even though I have no upper body pump whatsoever because all the blood is in my quads. I was actually pretty happy with the condition of my physique with the picture that we just took. I'm not looking too scrawny right now. It's definitely because of all the sushi I've been eating, but now we're gonna head back and get a post-workout meal. We've been back from the gym for a few hours now. It's actually pretty late. I've already had a post-workout meal, but I'm about to make some more food right now because, as you know, we are eating quite a lot right now. But before we do that, I wanted to let you know that on the Hard Body Instagram, from basically today, so when this video goes live, until the 29th, when the bodybuilding belts go live, I'm going to be giving away a free piece of hard body equipment on every single post. All you have to do to win a free piece is comment the rocket emoji. So comment this emoji as many times as you want. You can enter as many times as you want. Like the post on the Hard Body Instagram. And at the end of every single day, so 24 hours after the post goes live, I'm going to be picking a winner. So obviously the more times you comment, the more times you enter, the higher chance you have to win. You will be in for a chance to either win a pair of wrist straps, knee sleeve, a belt, maybe even one of the unreleased bodybuilding belts. Follow the Hard Body Instagram if you haven't already to potentially win a free piece of hard body equipment. But right now we're going to take a look in the fridge and see what we're going to make for a meal. We've got a few fresh pieces of some. I'm probably going to cook one of these. The rice cooker is nice and clean, so probably going to make some fresh rice. We got the rice in here. By the way, if you get the chance to find this sugar cookie toast crunch, definitely do so because it's freaking amazing. A little bit of rice here and a lot of rice here. And 200. While the rice is cooking, I want to take a second to quickly break down a conversation I literally just had about an hour ago with a guy called Shan, who is the owner of the company Genflow, who make the hard body products. We was in talks about creating potentially some hard body NFTs, a series of NFTs to be created at the beginning of hard body. Considering hard body has only been around now for about a year and 2 months, creating something like an NFT in the beginning of a company is a fantastic opportunity for anyone that actually was to invest in the NFT at the beginning of a company. Could potentially make a lot of money in the future. You may have heard the term NFT so much recently. If you have no interest in this, probably skip forward about 1 minute of the video because I'm only going to talk about it briefly. But if you do want to know what it is, essentially if you was to own an NFT of Nike, so Nike has been around for about 100 years now. Now 100 years later, if you were to own one NFT, you would probably be a multi-millionaire by now because obviously it's essentially like investing in stocks of a company without necessarily having to invest a lot of money. For example, I could sell a hard body NFT for £100, and then if hard body in 20, 30 years becomes a really successful company, if there was only ever 1,000 NFTs made, each piece of equipment could have a different level 1, 2, 3, legendary, super rare, ultra rare, almost like Pokemon cards. Each card has a different value. This is kind of how NFTs can be created. That super rare NFT of hard body, and hard body became a massive corporation, like in 30, 40, 50 years, became the governing body of powerlifting equipment. You could make tens of thousands off something that you only only purchase for like £100 if the value of the company goes up. That's why the explanation of stocks is really important, because obviously if you buy stocks in a company, the company does well, the stock is worth more. But instead of a stock, it's a digital image of something that the company has. You may have seen pixelated images that you're like, why is that picture worth X amount? And to me, it doesn't really make any sense sometimes. But of course, if there is something already behind the NFT, which is a physical product, which is a company, and as well, you can actually have royalties. So if you were to own an NFT, you'll receive 50% off everything Hardbody ever releases. Let's just say, whether it be equipment, whether it be clothing, whether it be anything in the future, no matter what it is, as long as for your whole lifetime, own that NFT, you could get 50% off every Hardbody product. It's a very complicated thing to try and explain. It's a very forward-thinking way of the future, and it's definitely something to do a little bit of research into. You may think it holds no value, you may think it holds a lot of value. It may be something I'm diving into with Hardbody, because not only could it be an opportunity for the company to do very well, but for anyone that owns a Hardbody NFT in the future when created, if Hardbody becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, the owner of the NFT, so you guys, if you were to buy one, could become extremely rich if the company does very well. Just by spending a little bit, you can make a lot. Over the past hour, my brain has literally exploded, because it's a whole new world, it's a whole new conversation, and it's just something cool to learn about. Definitely a little bit more complicated than making a bowl of rice and salmon. Back on the topic of food, Geordie just made some raviolis and they looked really good. So I'm gonna ask her to kindly show me how to make these, because they look really good. Please and thank you.
Step 1, flip it over. Step 2, read the directions. Oh!
Come on. What?
Fine. You're gonna boil some salt water.
No, you don't want this. Can you just do it?
Boiled water for 3 to 4 minutes, that's it.
It sounds really complicated. I just spent the past like few minutes trying to explain why or what an NFT is and why Hardbody would do them. Geordie feels your pain.
Yes, I understand what they are, but I just don't know how they're valued or how someone places a value on them.
Like the community values them.
Yes, I also don't understand why a pixel is worth $532 million. I'm not quite sure. I could draw a better drawing myself.
As I just briefly mentioned, like pixelated images being worth a lot, this image right here has been sold, like someone actually sold this, and it is worth 500 million US dollars. Like that image, that's the confusing part. That's the part that's really hard to explain, like why that thing has a value. Why is a Pokemon card, Charizard, that is in perfect condition sold for 50,000 US dollars? Why is a pair of off-white Jordans sold for 2.5 grand when another pair of Jordans is sold for £200? It's just because the community chose the value of that thing because the world said so. That's just, yeah, that's how, yeah.
Great explanation.
Yeah.
Sick.
Two pieces of salmon just for the fats. There we have it, the meal is complete. Probably got about 150 grams of rice. We made 200 dry weight, but I've got like the majority of it, so that's quite a lot of carbs. 2 pieces of salmon, so quite a shit ton of protein. And then more carbs here because we had some ravioli.
25 grams of protein. It's a beef ragu ravioli. It's like pre-made at the grocery store, but it's actually really good, and the macros are amazing on it as well.
Alright guys, so we are now downstairs in the basement. This is where me and Geordie stay when we're obviously in Canada at Geordie's mom's in the basement. It's literally like a downstairs, like little apartment kind of thing. There's a bedroom, there's a hallway, bathroom, the whole thing. There's a garage right there, which is where they keep the bodies, but I'm not gonna go in there. Me and Geordie just watched a movie on Netflix, finished the enormous amount of food that I made earlier. I'm probably gonna have like a little bit of a snack right now before bed because I still have calories to get in. There were some things that I wanted to talk about, things I wanted to like briefly touch on, but I'm gonna save those things for like probably the next video, because I feel like there's a lot to talk about. There's like videos that have been made, there's things circling around YouTube, there's conversations that need to be had that I'm definitely going to make in the next video, but we'll talk about it then. This is going to be it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash a like, do me a favor and turn on post notifications. So 1, it really helps the channel grow, and 2, you'll never miss a future video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.